yet. This is Danielle. Danielle is really cool. She's co-founder with a number of people of the Madison Circus space. I'm gonna look that up and I'll put it in the body of the YouTube. But basically, there's an incredible circus space in Madison, Wisconsin, in part due to this incredible being that got together with other incredible beings and created it. They created this incredible space, and then this year, there was, was it this year? Yeah, in February 2024 was the first year that she ran a hoop retreat called Cheeselandia. Hopefully, I was not able to go. Hopefully, it'll happen again because I really want to go. And her word is yet. The possibilities are endless. So this yet is something that she works with a lot in her life. She shared with me and talks about in her classes. She's an incredible hoop teacher. The yet is like, just because it's not here yet, or just because it hasn't happened yet, or just because it doesn't exist yet, like that circus space, like the Madison Circus space, just because it doesn't exist yet doesn't mean anything, because the possibilities are endless, right? So when we're bringing in the energy of yet, it's the reminder. It's the reminder. I may not be in the relationship that I want yet, right? My housing situation is not ideal yet. The dream job, whatever that is, right? The dream job is not in front of me yet. It's just like adding that yet energy to whatever it is that we're always, listen, we're lifing, we're all in life. There's always going to be the next thing. There's always going to be, things to resolve, things we want to bring in, things we don't have yet, whatever it is. And that yet energy is just this beautiful reminder that just because I don't see it in this moment doesn't mean that it's not coming, right? In fact, the possibilities are endless. So it opens up, it goes from this like, I don't have it yet, to like, its possibilities are endless. It like completely shifts the energy of whatever it is that we're looking at. So bringing that into our auric field, has the possibility of actually shifting that. If we're someone in our personality that goes to that like, oh, it's not happening yet, it's not going to happen, if that's a tendency, this card, working with this card in your auric field could actually change that. Another way of thinking about this is, our tendencies, our ways of like, our patterns of thinking, are literally like grooves in the brain. I'm not a brain expert, but there are grooves or signals that keep firing the brain over and over again, and they become this repetitive loop. So if your repetitive loop is like, oh, it's not going to happen, right? Like that energetic of fear, or like, and maybe it's because of past experience. I'm not saying that we have this because of bad things or anything. It just can happen. Like the brain can kind of get stuck in that loop. And this card and all of these cards and all of these energies have the possibility to shift not only the auric field, but that firing in the brain so that it's different. Like the brain is malleable, the brain is changeable. There's tons of incredible research about how the brain changes. There's a really great book called The Happiness Advantage, where the author, I don't remember his name right now, Shawn Achor, I think it is. I'll put his info in the YouTube. It's a great book, and he talks about research around gratitude and how gratitude practice, they did a study, and they showed that gratitude practice actually changes the brain into a more optimistic brain. And gratitude practice for like a certain number of weeks changed someone's brain for like long term. Really, really interesting stuff. Very interesting how our brains work and how we adapt and change and expand and grow. It's just such a miracle. So there is the yet card.